Hi, if you're new to this channel, welcome. We discuss Fantom over here very often. The very first time we talked about Fantom was on September 2nd, where the price was at 71 US dollar cents. Now Fantom is at $3.30. That's what we are looking at. Quite a nice gain, more than 350%, but that's in US dollars, right? That's not really hard when everything is going up. But what's also interesting to note is that Fantom outperformed Ethereum as well. So this is the relative performance of Fantom versus Ethereum, almost 270% in that time frame. And so this begs the question, does it make sense to jump on this rally now? Or say when you have bought Fantom, say you hold it on a decentralized exchange such as SpookySwap, which is the leading DEX for Fantom, does it make sense to still be long Fantom? Now, unfortunately, something is going on with CoinMarketCap right now. CoinMarketCap seems to be down, but luckily I made a screenshot in our Telegram channel, which is, by the way, the Bitcoin Strategy channel. You can find us simply by searching for that within the Telegram app. So over here in the screenshot, what we can see is that the trading volume seems to be increasing again to relatively high levels. Now, I find this interesting here on this CoinMarketCap chart, because if we look at the trading volume only on Binance, that's what we see here in TradingView, we don't see the volume increasing. Now, rising trading volume is dangerous for altcoins because it means attention is heightened. It means a lot of eyes are on the token, a lot of people are buying and selling. And so what very often happens is when trading volume is very high, so this is the classic example of Dogecoin, when attention spikes up, trading volume goes up, the price is elevated because there's a lot of attention, and then once attention moves on to another coin, that's when we see the price bleed as well as the volume bleed. And so this is a repeating pattern. We can see this in Dogecoin very clearly. High volume, high price, volume goes down, price goes down. It's a very simple but very interesting data point. Always when there is a rally, look at trading volume. And so I don't like the fact that the price of Fantom is rising while trading volume is going up. Now, this does not seem to be the case for the Binance exchange. This still looks pretty healthy, but who knows where this other volume is coming from that CoinMarketCap is measuring. It could be Qcoin, it could be others, I don't know. I simply currently can't find out. Now, fundamentally speaking, I do like Fantom a lot. I like that they've got a working ecosystem. I like their DEX a lot. I like their comparatively low transaction fees. So I personally use SpookySwap to go in and out of the market. The fees are comparable to, say, Binance, but you don't have the problem with dealing with a third party, right? So you've got less centralization, the same kind of fees, very effective fast confirmation times. So fundamentally, Fantom should go up. It's currently somewhere around market rank 23 or so. I wouldn't be surprised at all at some point to see it maybe even at market rank 10. That's very possible in my opinion, but at the same time, I don't like the volatility, right? When you've got a comparatively small altcoin, you can see massive drops, especially in US dollar terms. Whenever crypto is turning bearish, altcoins do get hammered. And so I see the risk versus reward for Fantom now pretty balanced. It's not clearly overbought yet, but it's also clearly not cheap anymore. This is now the relative chart of Fantom versus Solana. I think Solana is pretty much the most direct competitor to Fantom. It's got the same unique selling points, fast, cheap, and efficient trading on decentralized exchanges. And so the potential upside versus Solana is 150% if it goes really well. But probably it makes sense to already sell at around 70% because we are not at these elevated levels for a long time. But we can see a 70% drop as well, or if it goes really bad, an 80% drop. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen, right? But this is simply the current situation we are in. If you are very heavy on Fantom now, it probably makes sense to diversify somewhat, maybe take some of those gains and put them, for example, in Ethereum, because all of crypto still looks positive, right? We still have positive momentum in Ethereum. So I wouldn't change this into fiat. But if you don't have any Fantom yet, I do think it does make sense to at least have a little bit of an allocation. I think Fantom is a very solid project. So I think over the long term, adoption will continue to increase. Here, for example, look at the trading volume and at the volume locked on SpookySwap. It's going in the exact direction where we want it to go. So the ecosystem is alive and thriving, but simply try to manage your risk, especially when you bought here around the 70 cents range. pullbacks that can happen, and some indicators tend to show that Fantom might be a little bit heated. Now, why do I say that crypto in general still looks positive? Why not simply change into fiat? That's because of the moving averages for Ethereum. I see Ethereum as being the actual market leader for altcoins. And I will tell you why, but if you could click on like before, that would be very appreciated because then YouTube will show this video to a new audience. Thank you. So here's the point. The correlation coefficient of Ethereum to other altcoins is on average higher than the correlation coefficient of Bitcoin to those altcoins. So on average, Ethereum tends to move in the same direction with altcoins more than Bitcoin does. So it really makes sense to look at Ethereum, try to find out where is Ethereum actually headed to get an understanding, should we be heavy on altcoins or not? I don't think you should look too much at Bitcoin for that because altcoins and Bitcoin, they can decouple quite a bit. We can see this, for example, in the Bitcoin dominance. It can move massively. Right at the beginning of the year, Bitcoin was still more than 70% of all of crypto. And then Bitcoin dominance fell. Now it's at 45%. So Bitcoin became less and less important and the altcoins, they all gained ground. And at the same time, Ethereum dominance went up. So really it makes sense to look at Ethereum as the market leader to see how much risk should we actually take. In order to find out where is Ethereum headed, I've done a backtest of a very simple trading strategy. That is, we sell whenever the price is below the moving average. So this is the portfolio line. It's completely flat. And we buy whenever the price is above the moving average. That's when we follow the price movement. So this strategy tries to reduce the losses in a bear market, and it still tries to capture the gains in a bull market. That's the idea, right? We want to be outside of the market when the market is crashing, but we want to gain whenever things are bullish. And so you can backtest this, right? You can find out what's the best moving average to take whenever trading Ethereum. And so you've already got the answer over here. The very best moving average is the 23-day moving average. The second best moving average is the 39-day moving average. So this is the result. Here's an overview of all the moving averages I've tested, and the return per annum was the best for the 23 and for the 39. The maximum drawdown from top to bottom of the portfolio line was also the best for those two moving averages. So that's how I gauge where we currently are in crypto. Is Ethereum above those two moving averages? And in light blue, we see the 23-day moving average, and in dark blue, the 39-day moving average, and everything still looks bullish. I think it does make sense to still be heavy on crypto, but of course for altcoins, even though they tend to move in the same direction as Ethereum, right? They're highly correlated. For specific altcoins, it also makes sense to look at very specific indicators such as the trading volume. Thanks for liking the video. And if you would like to support the channel and want to choose a topic for the next video, feel free to check out the Bitcoin strategy NFT. The link is in the video description. There's a link to this OpenSea page, to the auction that ends this Sunday. There's also an explainer video how to actually buy this. So if you've never bought an NFT before, there's a video link in the video description that goes through the process step by step. Would be great to see your bid and see you supporting the channel. Thank you. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. And last but not least, as mentioned before, there is the Bitcoin Strategy Telegram group. We are now around 900 people there. Simply search for Bitcoin Strategy Channel within the Telegram app. See you next time. Bye-bye.